The Eucharist is a wonderful event in which Jesus Christ, our life, becomes present. To participate in the Mass is to experience once again the passion and redemptive death of the Lord. It is a theophany. The Lord makes himself present on the altar to be offered to the Father for the salvation of the world. The Holy Mass is what is greatest in the life of the Church. In particular, it is the hallmark of the Catholic Church. The reason for this centrality lies in the real and living presence of Jesus Christ and the mystery of redemption that he foretold at the Last Supper and realized with his death and resurrection, commanding his apostles to perpetuate it for centuries. By saying, "Do this in remembrance of me," Jesus wanted to give himself to the Church, in the sublime gesture of love with which he brought the work of salvation to completion. If it is true that we all need graces, for this life and the next, nothing can get them from God like the Holy Mass. Those who truly live the Mass, thanks to their encounter with Christ, can encounter the love that saves, that can transform us all into new creatures, helping us to build bridges of friendship and bonds of love. It is a great school of life, an extraordinary source of light and beauty, a contagious encounter of love. It is in it that we experience the truth of the good news, which warms the heart. God does not love us because we are good and beautiful, but he makes us good and beautiful because he loves us. May the Holy Mass not fall for us into a superficial routine. May we draw ever more from its depth. It is precisely it that inserts us into Christ's immense work of salvation, that sharpens our spiritual sight to grasp his love, his prophecy in action with which, in the upper room, he began the gift of himself on the cross, his irrevocable victory over sin and death, which we proudly and joyfully proclaim. One must learn to live the Holy Mass, Blessed John Paul II said one day. Jesus said to his disciples, "Unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you do not have life in you. He who eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life, and I will raise him up on the last day." It is a precept to attend Sunday Mass, but we strongly recommend daily access to the sacrament of communion.